The Model 3 Highland was unveiled in Perth and I was there, and I learnt some interesting things about it. So the Model 3 Highland was unveiled in Perth, Western Australia on Friday the 8th of December, and I went along and there were some things that I saw there that I haven't seen on any other YouTube channels. So I'm going to go over those, plus a lot of the things that we already know about it. And then we'll give my impression of it. And here we have the unveiling. And first impressions, well, it doesn't look that much different. I mean, you can tell that the headlights are different at the front and also at the rear, and as the lights on the boot are all in one and go up with the boot, they've put these lights to replace them in the reflectors, and as the boot comes down those lights go off, so it's a safety feature. And looking at the steering wheel, there are no stalks, all the controls are now actually on the steering wheel. So you've got indicators and so on. Some people are going to like that, some people aren't. And in the back there is an 8-inch touch screen which will control the air vents and air conditioning. It also has got Netflix and so on and tunes that you can do. But it's also got controls for the front seat to move forwards and backwards. I think that's only when the car is stationary, but in case you've got kids in the back who like to play with it, you can lock out the rear display so they can't do horrible things to your seats. And you can also see what's happening on the back screen from the control panel at the front. And the boot size and space looks about the same. I don't have the figures on it. The boot is auto or powered open and close, and you will notice that there's no T logo. It actually has got the letters spelling out Tesla. Now the open buttons on the doors are much larger than they were before. And across the top of the door and the front panel there is some mood lighting, and I'll show you how that's controlled in a minute. The front is about the same, but the windscreen washer bottle access has been brought to the front. And these were one on each side of the bonnet near the windscreen, and this pushes up the back of the bonnet near the windscreen in the event of the car hitting a pedestrian. Now there was a study here that shows that the pushing up of the pedestrian protection system allows fewer injuries to the pedestrian. So this is an added safety feature and pedestrian protection system. Sorry, I didn't get a good picture of this. On the bottom of each door there's this little extra piece that slots into a part on the frame when the door is closed. This gives added protection for side impact and also makes it more rigid, thereby decreasing in-cabin noise. And also to help reduce in-cabin noise, both back windows now have dual layered glass just like they have in the front. The tyres are Michelin E Primacy, which are good for range and also decrease noise from the road. On the front door speaker, I do wonder if there's a hidden LED under the fabric that will show you when there is somebody in your blind spot. And we had a little play with the Boombox and played a few noises. I didn't get a good recording. As you can see, there's an animation on the right of the screen when the noises or music or whatever is playing through the Boombox, and there's quite a good selection there. And also we had a little play with the ambient lighting, which you can control from the screen. So turned it to blue, and as you can see there's the blue light bar, and then changed it to red. And finally, the front seats are both heated and cooled, and I had a little play with that, and I've got to say the cooling, you could definitely feel a little bit of cool air wafting around the nether regions. Very nice. Will make a great improvement on long trips. So thanks very much for watching. I found that quite interesting, actually. Now, in the description below, there's a link to my Patreon. If you want to help support the channel, I'd really appreciate that. If you just want to do a one-off donation, you can go to Ko-fi and do a one-off. If you want to get a new Tesla, then my referral link is in the description as well. So thanks very much for watching, and also if you could do me another big favour, click that like and subscribe button below. It does help the algorithm, and I'll see you all very soon.